One of the most difficult things to do or to experience is to see our brothers and sisters not only getting off the derech, but never even on it. And for whatever reason, we always fail. We spoke about it many times, but it's a different inyan here. We know from last week's parasha, when Yosef came to the brothers to talk to them, before the whole ordeal of getting rid of him, put him in a pit, and so on and so forth, he came to tell them something. He came to tell them, listen guys, you know, I really care about you, Dishmeu. What I'm telling you is because this is what's going to happen in the future, and you will need to learn how to work with me, so please help me out. They didn't want to hear him. They hated him so much they didn't want to hear him. And I do believe that somewhere along the line we are not able to show the light to our brothers and sisters, the Jewish brothers and sisters who are not observant, because of that level of almost hatred that they have towards us, and sometimes we have towards them. And so how do we go about it? I think that we've been trying, in the wrong way. What do I mean? If you go to a person and you tell them, listen, you have to keep Shabbat, and he's going to tell you, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. Maybe you feel that you have to do it, but whatever you feel that you have to do doesn't mean I have to do it. I didn't see any law that tells me to do so. What does it I have to do? So if we come in with the approach of have to, then also, why don't they connect to this? Because we are saying, in a way, of course you always have to look at not only what you say, and there's what you don't say while you're saying things. What I'm saying is, the only reason why I'm keeping Shabbat is because I have to. And I'm keeping it because I have to, because of, I don't want to be burned in hell, social pressure, refer to other rabbis, for kind of a punishment and so on and so forth. But the truth of the matter is, we don't have to either. We have a free choice. Our attitude at least should be, we do it because we choose to. And by the way, it shows the way you do the mitzvot. It shows the way, not only you do the mitzvot, the way you live your life. If you live your life in a matter of I have to, it's going to be very fake. You might have long payos and long beard, and you're going to wear your Hamburg and your Borsalino and your frocks, and you shuckle in this way or move the tefillah the other way, and have all the slogans and know all the Gemaras by heart and blah blah blah, but it shows that you really have to, you don't want to, and then the first choice you have, you would steal and you would rob and you would be dishonest and so on and so forth. Because you don't really want to do it, you just have to do it. Sometimes you're so wrapped up within your mask and facade that you put on yourself, there will be too much for you to change this exterior facade that you put on, this mask that you put on yourself of being this kind of a person. So that's why you're never going to allow yourself, for example, dress up somewhere else, because it's for you it's all external, so your Judaism is external. If you do things because you want to, it's different. If you're going to buy your wife a bouquet of flowers because you have to, it's quite different, and she would feel it and notices when you buy it because you want to. Or you go to an anniversary, you celebrate your anniversary because you have to, or because you want to. For that matter, every day should be a celebration of your anniversary that you got married. But you only choose to do it once a year because I have to. If it wasn't for me, sure, I didn't have to. You know the stories. Oh, everybody tells you the stories. I really don't want to do it, but Rabbi, I have to do it. Well, you don't have to do it. Instead of celebrating your anniversary, why don't you think about how lucky you are, and maybe you look at things differently. You see how much HaKadosh Baruch Hu is being kind to you, and how lucky you are to have a wife that was going to be able to tolerate you and all your shenanigans and all the stuff that you pull on everybody else. They actually have to live with you. It's like, you know what goes in your head, and you should be thankful that somebody's willing to tolerate you, being such a lunatic that you are. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So when you come to somebody else, you have to do it because I have to do it, and we have to do it. So I don't have to do nothing. And we can't connect with them. We have it wrong. We always look at things literally. For example, if you look at the word tochecha, to rebuke, right? Everybody thinks tochecha is, you can't do that. You sinners, repent in hell. That's good for, a guy who stands in a corner of 47 with the, it was a guy there, I'm crazy, corner of 47 and 5th, on the, I think, southern west, no, one of the dawn corners over there. He used to stand there. He used to have a bullhorn and a thing in his hand, and a Bible, repent, you sinners, repent. That's screaming all the, yeah. That's good for that. However, yes, I know it's not spelled the same way. Tochecha is spelled with a chaf and a chet. But I'm going to say, instead of giving tochecha to somebody, give to somebody tochecha with a chaf, double chaf, which means your internal stuff. Don't give him, because if you say it a toch and the ha is only laughing. Show the person your inside. Give him tochecha. Give him your inside. Give him something from within, some substance from within. Don't tell him what to do. Nobody likes to be told what to do, especially when you don't do what you want to do. You don't live up to what you say. So who are you to tell me what to do? As the Gemara says, before you tell me, take a toothpick between my teeth. Take a beam between your eyes. As I told you a million times, when you point at a certain person, right? You said to him, there's 3 times at you, 3 fingers pointing at you, 1 finger points at him. So whatever you said to somebody is reflected 3 times on you. So you got to be very careful with that. You have to be very careful with telling other people what to do, especially when you don't live up to those standards. Did you bother working on yourself first? So that's the reason why we can't connect with the secular Jews. That's the reason. And out of responsibility, I think that first of all, we have to start working on ourselves, and we have to be more tochecha inside. You're inside. We have to work on a spirituality. We can't, and if you want to say something, say it. Don't always hide behind the Shulchan Aruch. I cannot tell you, Shulchan Aruch says this. Say what you want to say. It's okay to have your opinion. Give me something from your inside. Don't hide behind your books. If you have nothing to say and you're always hiding behind books, I don't want to hear you. I want to hear you what saying to me as a person to person. Hombre to hombre. Say to me, connect to me with me on a personal level. Connect me because show me how much you want to, how good it is, and I would want to also. Tell me you have to, and I don't have to do anything. Have a good day.